Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know how to. Okay. The umbrella shake. Okay, there we go. Boom. Alright, welcome back, gang. Welcome back. My name is Unique. If you are new to my channel, welcome to the party. If you are returning, thank you for sticking with me. Having my little smoothie here outside, kind of by the pool, not inside of it. But I just wanted to come and have a conversation with you guys about codependency codependency and fasting, as I am starting a fast today. Hence the smoothie.
Morning.
Good morning. And my intentions with starting this fast is because I noticed my own struggles with codependency. I have talked about this on my Instagram before. Maybe I'll insert that post. In particular with drugs and alcohol. And it got really bad in the pandemic because, we was at the house, right? We weren't doing shit. We had nowhere to go. So, I'm just in the house lit every day. That created a problem, or rather exasperated a problem. And codependency and addiction is not a problem to be scared to admit that you deal with, or be scared to be aware of, because we all deal with it in some way, shape, or form. If we're being honest, codependency and addiction is not mutually exclusive to, or is not exclusive to, drugs and alcohol. You can be codependent on food. You can be codependent on a person. You can be codependent on an idea, on a thought process. You can be codependent on anything. So I just encourage you, to assess where you feel codependency is present in your life. And I try to hide behind this idea of balance sometimes. It's there to enjoy and things like that, but I really do hide behind the idea of balance of I can go 6 months eating like shit, smoking and drinking every day, and I know how to clean myself up when I want. Girl, that's not it. That's not it. And I just had to check myself, that's not it. And this fast in particular started, I agreed with one of my homies to do dry June, which was no alcohol, which was really good for me because I recently, also if you saw my Monday morning in Las Vegas video, you know that I recently took a break from THC because I am a Mara Jane user. But I decided to take a break from THC, and in that I just replaced when I would use my THC with getting wine. And so that just defeated the whole purpose of taking a break from THC, because you're still, using something to inebriate yourself. I try to tell myself a couple of glasses of wine when you get done with the day, when you get off of work and things like that. No big deal. But then a couple glasses of wine was turning into the whole bottle. It just unhinged behavior for me. And I know that I want to elevate, and I want to be better, and I want to grow, and I want to strengthen my intuition, and I want to strengthen my mind control, the control I have over my own thoughts. I want to expand myself, my mental capabilities, my spiritual capabilities. I want to expand my physical territory. And that doesn't come without giving up all of the comfort. It doesn't come without giving up the codependency on food and feeling like okay, a little technical difficulty there. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, all of those things that I want don't come without giving up the comfort. And so I just, in this fast, I am just asking myself what things were I taught about food growing up? What were my own thoughts about food and things like that I garnered for myself in my young adult life? What purpose does the foods that I eat serve me? Or what purpose does my type of diet and my patterns with eating, how does that serve me? Who's in control here? what does my relationship with food really look like? Is it balanced like I'm claiming, or is it unbalanced? I've been using this term and identifying a lot of unbalance in my relationships in my life, and it's like, well, girl, your relationships are only a reflection of what you got going on with yourself. So if you have all of these unbalanced relationships with food, unbalanced relationships with alcohol, unbalanced relationships with Mary J, unbalanced relationship with discipline, with your work and play balance, how can you expect for the relationships that you then have with other people and other experiences to also to be balanced in themselves? Like, you're not balancing here first. You're off center. You're off center. So the goal here is to get center, to thin the veil, to balance, to gain control in a healthy way, because we can then get codependent on having control as well, and so then we get stuck because we're wanting to control the movement. Because when you control this, you control that. You gotta be fluid with it. You got to go with the flow. Let me just say that it's already a great day. Day one, I'm feeling great. My spirits are high. My vibrations are high. I've gotten a lot of sun time already this morning. I plan to hit the pool after my sessions today to get more sun time, more water time, moving my body. That's also something that I'm going to focus on, is finding more inspiring ways to move my body. Because for me, honestly, all right, look, this wind being a hater. But yes, finding more inspiring ways to move my body, because for me, working out in the traditional sense, the way I have been for the past year or so, just is not doing it for me anymore, and it's not bringing me as much joy. And I can pinpoint that a lot of that is because I'm also not going into it as angry, as sad, and using that as an aggressive outlet anymore. So I'm trying to find things that feel just good and fun to me, but that are also physically nourishing to my body. Yeah. I really hope this was useful or helpful to somebody, or somebody can relate and they feel seen. If you haven't already felt seen in this respect, thank you for watching. Thank you for always listening to me ramble on and about whatever my thoughts are in my head. I really love y'all, and I appreciate y'all, and I want the best for y'all. And if you want to join in with me in this fasting period in your own way, like, you decide what a fast is for you. You could be fasting from social media. You could be fasting from anything. Look, I don't even fucking know. You could be fasting for anything. But if you want to join in with me, I would love to have you join in with me. Listen, community is always best. That's also another thing that keeps people from fasting or makes people hesitant to fast or do things like this, is because, we tend to go in at it alone, and it's not really something that you should do alone all the time. There are parts of it that, of course, should be done, that can only be done alone, but you can also still have community with you and around you, people that are also excitedly engaging in these types of activities for themselves as well, and you guys can lean on each other and support each other. I'm very, very grateful for those in my life that are already serving in community with me in that respect, and supporting me and I, them, us, each other, and we are getting through this thing moment by moment, day by day. It's lit, man, and it's only gonna get more lit, and it's only gonna get more lit because we're asking for it to get more lit, and we are taking inspired action for it to do so. Okay? All right. Want to stay updated with me on a more timely basis with this fast, please follow me on Instagram at Unique's Worldview, no apostrophe. You can also follow TikTok at Unique's Worldview, no apostrophe. I'm still getting better at transferring content to TikTok as well. I'm just so used to only worrying about Instagram that doing Instagram and TikTok seems to be a bit much at times. So bear with me there. Peace and love. As always, be well, be kind, be loved.